Number 22.
A Saturday night special in Dodge City, Kansas from United Wireless Arena. It's Champions Indoor Football. Tonight, the Dodge City Law at home against the Omaha Beef in a matchup that may very much have playoff implications. Hello, everybody. I'm Leon Lebo with you on the broadcast tonight. The Dodge City Law and the Omaha Beef, both 3-3 in the CIF, tied for second in the league standings. The winner tonight in a great position to earn a home field playoff berth. The Law back home after a valiant effort on the road against the undefeated Salina Liberty last week. The Law losing in a shootout 61-54. The Omaha Beef, meanwhile, comes to Dodge City after a week off. Their last game 2 weeks ago, the Beef with a dominating defensive effort to take care of the Wyoming Mustangs 48-6. And so that's the matchup in Dodge City tonight. The Beef with a big-time D against the all-of-a-sudden high-flying Law from Wide Open Dodge. It's the Champions Indoor Football League Game of the Week. Back with the opening kickoff and more after this.
Your property is a big investment as well as a reflection of you. Keep it looking its best with the best. Your local BTI dealer is where you'll find the latest utility equipment from John Deere. Tough skid steers and small tractors perfect for any job. John Deere Utility Equipment and BTI, two of the best to have on your side. Because at the end of the day, we're here for you. BTI with locations in Buckland, Great Bend, Greensburg, Hoxie, Nez City, and Pratt. Our family in partnership with your family.
Creamy ranch, sweet and sour, spicy buffalo, tangy barbecue. Each McNugget, a chance to diversify your sauce portfolio. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Believe you me, we've seen a lot of mornings. And eating the small bits of cheese stuck to a McDonald's wrapper is the right way to start a morning. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
And can I get a Coke?
Depends.
On what?
If we get it at McDonald's.
That because you can't get a Coke from McDonald's at home deal. Any size soft drinks are always $1. Only on the McDonald's $1, $2, $3 menu.
You can tell this is really crispy, juicy, and tender because we wouldn't take the time to butter all these potato buns if it wasn't worth it. Introducing McDonald's new crispy chicken sandwiches. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Sutherland's. We've been your home improvement store since DIY was more than a saying, but an actual way of life. When a power saw meant two men and a crosscut saw. We've seen a lot of American history. The Dust Bowl, World War I and World War II. We've seen Americans race into space and 18 presidents run this great country. We were your great-grandfather's lumber store and will be your great-grandson's lumber store. We've watched and helped America become America, and we aren't going anywhere. Sutherland's, your home improvement store for the next century.
And back at United Wireless Arena in Dodge City, Kansas. Again, you're watching Champions Indoor Football. The Dodge City Law at home tonight against the Omaha Beef, as we said at the top of the show. This game for second place behind the Salina Liberty in the CIF. These two teams are tied for second right now, both coming in with league records of 3-3. And the winner of this game in great position to earn a home field playoff berth. Now, they will play again June 19th. That game will be in Omaha. But a big one tonight. It has been billed as the CIF Game of the Week. And again, Leon Lieber with you on the broadcast tonight as the captains for both teams at midfield for the pregame coin toss. The Omaha Beef in their all orange uniform, trimmed in black on the Dodge City Law and the Boot Hill gold, and the Gunsmoke black and silver. As we're getting ready for a kickoff in Dodge City. This is the 4th home game of the year for this new Dodge City Law franchise. Again, moving right before the season began from Enid, Oklahoma. They were the Oklahoma Flying Aces. And then just a couple weeks before the season began, they made the quick transition into the Dodge City Law. And here they are, 1-2 at home and 2-1 on the road. Both these teams, again, coming in 3-3 records. Dodge City Law really got the offense going lately, averaging nearly 43 points a game, which is now good for second place in the CIF behind the Salina Liberty, which Liberty averaging around 54 a game. Nobody's really been able to touch them, even though the Law, by the way, has won the coin toss and will defer. So that means they will be kicking off to the Omaha Beef. Now, a week ago, again, the Law went on the road and played the mighty Salina Liberty and lost 61-54 in a shootout. Must tell you, though, that the Liberty was without 3 defensive starters in that game. But again, a really nice effort for the Dodge City Law. And of course, kicking off for the Law, Brett Mathis, who has been incredible as a kicker for this Dodge City Law team. A couple weeks ago, we saw him account for 16 of his team's points in a 40-34 victory at home against the Wichita Force. And in that game, he had a league record 3 Uno kicks. And to explain the Uno kick to you, they kick off from their own goal line, and if that ball goes to the uprights on the other end, it's good for 1 point. It is a high risk, maybe little reward, because if that does not go through the uprights, it goes in the stands on the fly. The receiving team gets the ball at midfield, the 25-yard line. Of course, we're playing on a 50-yard field, 8 men on each side of the football. But Brett Mathis, you wouldn't think an Uno kick would be that exciting, but it was indeed. It's a 58-yard field goal, the length of the field, and then 8 yards deep is the end zones. And again, the goalposts are 10 feet, the crossbar 10 feet off the ground and 10 feet wide. It's not a big target from that far out. Let's see if Mathis will be able to do that again. He was the CIF Special Teams Player of the Week after that performance a couple weeks ago. By the way, that's Chris Perry on the left. He's number 3, one of the deep men for the Omaha Beef. And Deshaun Jones, running back for the Beef, as Dodge City once again kicking off with Brett Mathis, moving that ball a little bit to the right side there of the goal line. Kick off anywhere on the goal line you wish. Again, if the ball goes out of bounds on the fly, the receiving team gets it at the 25-yard line. Otherwise, it'll be a touchback, and they'll take it over at the 5. And they don't signal touchdowns. They just put one finger in the air, and he got it. How about that? Already, Dodge City on the board. Brett Mathis is automatic Uno man. He did it again. What a start. So we watch it again, right through the uprights. 58 yards. 1-0 Law. And the Omaha Beef will start their first possession. Andrew Jackson at quarterback on their own 5-yard line. That guy is amazing. Whoever thought a field goal would be this exciting? The Uno kick. I like how the referee, Jason Wetz, he kind of always delays it, holds that one finger in the air. But here we go. Andrew Jackson, who's familiar with Dodge City. He was a backup quarterback for the original Law franchise just a few years ago, 4 years ago actually. And he completes his first pass out to Montero Du Bois. And that'll bring up first down and 10. It's the ball at the 15-yard line. So a quick pass out for the Omaha Beef. The Beef averaging around 33 points a game. There's Andrew Jackson, big man. Andrew, 6'1", 225 pounds. Sends his receivers in motion on that far side. Another quick pass out to that right side. Good defense there from Dodge City. And that's going to be a loss on the play. Terrific defense from the Dodge City Law. Again, that's Lance Mathis. Mathis, not fooled at all. The 6 foot, 280 pound defensive lineman from Northwestern Oklahoma State. And that'll bring up second down and 14 is the loss of 4 on the play. The ball marked back at the 11-yard line for the Omaha Beef. In the Beef with a week off, they're a little well rested. Here's a handoff. The running back crosses the 15, and that's going to be good for a first down before being knocked out of bounds. And that is Nelson Brown. Nelson Brown on the run for the Omaha Beef. And the Beef, their head coach, a familiar name to college football fans, or should be, Marvin Jones, one of the great linebackers in college football history, a two-time All-American at Florida State. He won both the Butkus and the Lombardi Awards back in 1992. Played 11 years in the NFL, all with the New York Jets. He became the defensive coordinator and head coach for the Beef in 2019. Here's a handoff again, and this is Nelson Brown once again, and stacked up. Maybe a pick of a yard or two on the play. Of course, Dodge City's head coach and their managing general partner is Richard Davis, who coordinated the efforts to move this franchise to Dodge City from Enid, Oklahoma. In the Oklahoma Flying Aces franchise had some issues with workers' compensation insurance, and the CIF was going to put an expansion team in Dodge City next year anyway, so just moved it up a year early. Here's another pass completion and taken all the way down near the 5-yard line. And that's Tyler Jones for the Omaha Beef. And the Beef got an offensive drive going here early as Andrew Jackson dishes it off to Jones. It was wide open. And Dodge City's defense was terrific a couple weeks ago against Wichita in the last game we broadcast for them. Here's the Brown again. Brown bouncing off tacklers down to the 1-yard line, and that'll bring up second down and goal to go for the Omaha Beef. But they are always led by on the defensive line there by Obi Ahioma, 6'2", 247-pounder from Northwestern State, Louisiana. He's a sack specialist for this team. Tyler Jones, who caught that long pass, by the way, is a Central Missouri product. Second down and 2. Again, goal to go. Jackson puts his guys in motion, hands off. Brown stacked up. No gain on the play. It'll bring up third down and goal to go. And kind of a rare Saturday night home game for this Dodge City Law franchise once again because of the last hour move to Dodge City. They kind of had to adjust to the United Wireless schedule. And a lot of their games have been on Sunday afternoon or during the week. But this is the first primetime Saturday night game in Dodge City for this version of the Dodge City Law. Third down and 2. Goal to go. And Nelson Brown breaks a tackle and he crosses into the end zone for the Omaha touchdown. 2-yard run for Nelson Brown, and it's 6-1 Omaha. Jeremy Reynolds, their kicker. See if they go for 2 or the extra point here. Good look at Nelson Brown, number 2, just ran it in for that touchdown. And there is Jeremy Reynolds, 6'3", 175-pound kicker from Arizona Western. Trying to put his team up 7-1. And the kick is good. And the Omaha Beef on their first possession go 45 yards on that drive for the touchdown. Omaha on top of Dodge City, 7-1. We're back with more after this.
Your property is a big investment as well as a reflection of you. Keep it looking its best with the best. Your local BTI dealer is where you'll find the latest utility equipment from John Deere. Tough skid steers and small tractors perfect for any job. John Deere Utility Equipment and BTI, two of the best to have on your side. Because at the end of the day, we're here for you. BTI with locations in Buckland, Great Bend, Greensburg, Hoxie, Nez City, and Pratt. Our family in partnership with your family.
For a true taste of the old Wild West, get the heck into Dodge. For entertainment at its best, get the heck into Dodge. Walk out on old Boot Hill, you can feel the spirit still, but you just won't know until you get the heck into Dodge.
Make plans to get the heck into Dodge. See cowboys at a rodeo. Try your luck at cards or slots at the casino. Car races, gunfights. You can even walk the boardwalk at Boot Hill. Make plans to visit Dodge City and get the heck into Dodge.
DC3 has it all. From in-person classes to virtual, we've got you covered. Faster certification, fatter paychecks. Trade up to a better life.
Back at United Wireless Arena in Dodge City, the Omaha Beef out to a 7-1 lead on the Dodge City Law. If you're wondering why that unusual score, if you're not familiar with indoor football, or at least the CIF, they do have the Uno rule. If you kick off and your kick goes through the uprights, that's good for 1 point. Dodge City's opening kickoff from Brett Mathis did that. He is a Uno specialist. That gave Dodge City the 1-0 lead. And then Omaha Beef, they had the ball on their own 5-yard line after the Uno kick, and they go 45 yards. On that drive, capped off by Nelson Brown's 2-yard run. The extra point was good, and it's 7-1. Omaha, the Beef, and the Law. Again, this one for second place all alone in the CIF behind the Salina Liberty. Again, the Liberty 7-0 in the CIF standings, 8-0 overall. Omaha 4-3 overall, but 3-3 in the league is Dodge City 3-3. Jeremy Reynolds, who just kicked the extra point, he'll be kicking off for the Beef. Again, from his own goal line. We have yet to see any opposing kickers attempt the Uno kick like we have Brett Mathis for Dodge City. And this is going to be a low squibber, bounces high and into the end zone. Antoine Goodley brings it out of there for Dodge City, crosses the 10-yard line and fights his way near the 20. Antoine Goodley, the All-American, former All-American from Baylor University, the Baylor Bear. So Dodge City have pretty good field position to start their opening drive. Their quarterback, Ray-John Austin Ramsey, as we look at Goodley again. Nice move there. Big man breaking some tackles and dragging some defenders down out of bounds there at the 19-yard line. Are they going to mark that at the 20? It's first down and 10. Ray-John Austin Ramsey is the quarterback for the Dodge City Law. He has shared a lot of time with Jalen Lowe, but has started and played most of the way the last 2 games. A week ago against Salina, 18-32, 157 yards, 5 touchdowns against the Liberty. Ramsey, little play action. He's got Cameron Booty as his running back. Breaks a tackle. Now he's going to throw over the middle, and that ball is incomplete. They'll ring up second down. And that pass intended for Antoine Goodley, who again was injured at the beginning of the year. Didn't see him the first few games, but he was highly advertised and built up as one of the top players for this franchise, and indeed terrific college career with the University of Baylor. 150 receptions, 21 touchdowns, 2,366 yards in the college game. Second down and 10. Booty takes the handoff. Cameron Booty crosses the 20, dances his way, had no blockers there. Made something out of nothing, maybe a pickup of 2 on the play. Booty had a touchdown last week against Salina, rushed for 47 yards in that game. That brings up third down and 7. And again, this Omaha Beef defense has been something else. 48-6. They won their last game against the Wyoming Mustangs. one of the keys for their game tonight. They love to stop Dodge City early. Get a 4 and out here as the receivers are in motion. Austin Ramsey, he's going to go down. Caught from behind. That is Keante Chavez with the tackle for the Beef. That'll bring a 4th down and 7. Now, Dodge City can try the field goal here with Brett Mathis or go for it. No punting again in indoor football. And they will try the long field goal attempt. Why not? Mathis kicks those Unos from 58 yards. A little different, though, here with guys in your face. He will be at his own 16-yard line. And here's the snap. The kick is up and wide. Did you get that? I never saw a signal, but apparently Brett Mathis is celebrating. So that field goal is good, and the Omaha Beef still lead, but Dodge City on the board again with the right foot of Brett Mathis. It's 7-4 Omaha.
We knew it was time to make these when we started asking things like, wouldn't it be nice to be able to get a warm cinnamon roll right now? And why can't this kind of muffin come from the same place as a McMuffin? And isn't your coffee lonely without company from a glazed apple fritter? Well, consider these our 3 resounding yeses. Meet the new bakery sweets at McDonald's. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Well, the Omaha Beef on top of the Dodge City Law, 7-4. Law, all their points coming from their kicker, Brett Mathis. He had the Uno kick to start the game, and then a 34-yard field goal to make it 7-4. And Mathis again kicking off from his own goal line. And now we just kind of expect him to go for those Uno kicks. And again, if you're not familiar, if you kick off, the ball goes to the uprights on the other end on the kickoff, you get 1 point. He had 3 of those a couple weeks ago against the Wichita Force, a new Uno record. This time, though, he's going to get the high hopper and in out of the back of the end zone. That's a good kick because that'll put the Beef on their own 5-yard line to start this drive. 7-4 Omaha on top of the Dodge City Law. Once again, Andrew Jackson will be out there to lead the Omaha Beef. Beef got on the board on their first possession, went down the field. A couple of long passes to Tyler Jones, or a couple of quick passes, and then Jones got a big one that took him all the way down inside the 5, and from there Nelson Brown capped it off a 2-yard touchdown run. So right now it's kicking points versus touchdowns. Dodge City Law defense hoping to get a stop here. Another quick pass out to the far sideline. And once again, that is Tyler Jones, the receiver for Omaha. Tyler Jones, a 6'2", 210-pound wide receiver from Central Missouri, is a mule. And it's going to bring up 2nd down and 1. Not quite a first down there. Pick up a 9 on the play. The ball at the 14-yard line. In big Andrew Jackson. He's been around the league a little bit. He also played with Salina Liberty. Once again, a backup quarterback for the original Dodge City Law just 4 years ago, so he's familiar with United Wireless Arena. Handoff to Deshaun Jones, 5'9", 180-pound rookie. Not much there. That may have been a loss of a yard or 2 on the play. Let's see. As on the defensive stop. That is Keante Griffin, the defensive back. Baylor University, another Baylor Bear for Dodge City. No gain on the play, so it's 3rd down and 1. Once again, you're watching CIF football from United Wireless Arena in Dodge City. Leon Lebo with you on the broadcast tonight. As Andrew Jackson sends his receivers in motion. Handoff, inside handoff to Deshaun Jones, and he's wrapped up, and maybe he picked up a couple yards on the play. That's Jamar Seard. Seard, who also played for the original Dodge City Law 4 years ago. Boy, look at him fight off the block and go one-handed and grab Jones and bring him down. It's good enough, though, for a first down. Good effort there by Jones. First down and 10. The ball now at the 16-yard line. Just around 5 minutes. We're at the 5-minute mark. Clock running here in the first quarter. It's moving fast in Dodge City right now. 7-4. Omaha on top. Out of the shotgun, Jackson with the high snap, and he finds Nelson Brown, his receiver, out of the backfield that time. And that'll bring up second down and 3 as a pickup of 7 on the play. Here's Jackson, the big man, with the firing it out here to the near side. Once again, 50-yard field, so we're near midfield at the 25-yard line. Nelson Brown standing next to his quarterback. He takes the handoff, a bit of a delay, and then he is brought down just shy of midfield. That's Dominic Logan, the big defensive lineman there for Dodge City, coming up with the tackle. There's Logan, number 71. Now, Dominic Logan also plays some offense for Dodge City. He'll be on the offensive line, an eligible receiver. And we've seen him. He's caught 4 passes this season, and he's a big man. He's got some great hands. Scored a touchdown scored a 2-point conversion earlier this season on a pass play. 6'6", 310 pounds, and oh my, the handoff to Nelson Brown. He stumbles and he falls. Some self-tackleization. As the great Tom Hedrick used to say, nearly fumbled the football as well. So a law player, defensive player, got a hand on it, and now Nelson Brown looks like he maybe shaken up a bit. Limping there, obviously, and Andrew Jackson calling for somebody to come out and look at him. And Brown, left foot, left ankle, looks to be bothering him some fashion. By the way, it's going to bring up 4th down and 2. Looks like obviously the Beef are going to go for it. No field goal attempt there, but we shall see. 3:02 left to go in the first quarter. Trainer is out to look at Nelson Brown, the Omaha Beef running back. He is up and on his feet and will be taken off the field. Again, both teams 3-3 coming into this game, tied for second place behind the Salina Liberty. Liberty, by the way, with that victory over Dodge City last week, clinched already home field throughout the playoffs. They had just been a dominant force this year, the Liberty, high-scoring team, and so efficient on offense. Saw them a couple weeks ago defeat Dodge City 62-34 at United Wireless Arena. Scored, I think, on all but 2 possessions in that game. They are hard to stop. Again, Dodge City with a valiant effort last week, losing 61-54. Once again, Salina, though, without 3 defensive starters in that game. Dodge City's final touchdown came with just seconds left to make it a 1-score game. All right, back to action. Clock running, under 3 minutes to play. Andrew Jackson all by himself in the backfield, and he completes the pass out to his receiver, Richard Pargo. First time we've seen him catch a pass in this game. He is a 6'1", 190-pound wide receiver from Mississippi Valley State. That's good enough for a first down, and the ball on the 21-yard line. Beef really not doing anything too complicated so far on offense. Some quick passes and running the ball, mixing it up a little bit. Deshaun Jones, now the running back, number 22. And Jackson's going to dump it off to Jones, and Jones undercut over there on the far sideline and knocked into the wall out of bounds. That is Keante Griffin with the tackle for Dodge City. So we're under the 2-minute mark now. That'll bring up second down and 10. No gain on the play. Again, the ball at the Dodge City 21-yard line. Watching these CIF games, offenses are very deliberate. Eat up some time. They usually work out of the huddle. Not a lot of hurry up. And we're going to have movement on the line. It looks like it could be offsides against Dodge City. Get a call here. First penalty of the game. And there's our referee, Jason Wetz, wearing the white hat, and that is offsides against Dodge City. And that'll bring up 2nd down and 5 as that moves the ball down to the 16-yard line. Omaha Beef, they scored on their first possession. They went 45 yards on a very efficient drive. Nelson Brown capped it off of a 2-yard run to take a 7-1 lead, and then Dodge City came back with a 34-yard field goal from Brett Mathis to make it 7-4. He had the Uno kick earlier. Here's the, oh man, what a hit! Down goes Tyler Jones, and Keante Griffin has come to play tonight. That's his 3rd tackle in this game, and that was a big-time hit. Here it is again. Jackson the pass to Jones, and Keante Griffin just knocked him down to the turf. And that brings up 3rd down and 2. The ball at the 13-yard line. Did pick up some yardage on the play, so picked up 3. Under a minute to go here. 42 seconds and going nowhere. That's Deshaun Jones, the running back, and he is wrapped up and tackled. Okay, it says on the roster and the PA announcer, it says Lance Mathers, number 57. Hensley, though, is the name on the back of that jersey. So we're going with Lance Mathers. He's been wearing 57, so not sure what the deal with the name is. Andrew Jackson, 4th down and 4. The Beef are going for it. Just seconds left over in the first quarter. They're going to let the clock run out here in the first quarter of play. And that is the end of the first quarter in Dodge City United Wireless Arena. The Omaha Beef on top of the Dodge City Law. 7-4. Back with the start of the second quarter right after this.
Your property is a big investment as well as a reflection of you. Keep it looking its best with the best. Your local BTI dealer is where you'll find the latest utility equipment from John Deere. Tough skid steers and small tractors perfect for any job. John Deere Utility Equipment and BTI, 2 of the best to have on your side. Because at the end of the day, we're here for you. BTI with locations in Buckland, Great Bend, Greensburg, Hoxie, Nez City, and Pratt. Our family in partnership with your family.
For a true taste of the old Wild West, get the heck into Dodge. For entertainment at its best, get the heck into Dodge. Walk out on old Boot Hill, you can feel the spirit still, but you just won't know until you get the heck into Dodge.
Make plans to get the heck into Dodge. See cowboys at a rodeo. Try your luck at cards or slots at the casino. Car races, gunfights. You can even walk the boardwalk at Boot Hill. Make plans to visit Dodge City and get the heck into Dodge.
And it's the start of the second quarter at United Wireless Arena in Dodge City, Kansas. Champions indoor football. The Omaha Beef leading the Dodge City Law 7-4. This game billed as the CIF Game of the Week. A lot on the line as a battle for second place in the CIF. Both teams 3-3, and the winner in great position to earn a home field berth in the playoffs. They will play again, though, in Omaha, and that game is scheduled for June 19th, 2 weeks from tonight. But this is a big game for both these teams. And once again, the Salina Liberty in command of this league right now at 7-0, and they have already clinched home field throughout the playoffs. So these teams playing for second best right now. There's Andrew Jackson, and that one's a little high and hits a guy behind the end zone over there outside the rink. And that was 4th down. And that's going to be Dodge City's ball on downs. How about that? The Dodge City Law defense coming up big. They'll get the ball as they stop. There's the replay, and way over the head of his intended receiver, Anthony Jones Jr. So the Law not only get the football, they get it in pretty good field position as Richard Davis, the head coach. With his quarterback, there's Richard, and his quarterback, Ray-John Austin Ramsey. Again, 6'1", 210 pounds, from East Central Oklahoma. Played junior college football at Trinity Valley. Rookie of the Year 2 seasons ago. Again, threw for 5 touchdowns a week ago against Salina. See if he can get his team in the end zone this time. Last time on offense, Dodge City had to settle for a 34-yard field goal, and Cameron Booty takes the handoff. Not much there for Booty. That'll bring up second down. Pick up a yard in the play. The ball at the 16-yard line. In the Law looking for their second home victory in their new home. Brett Mathis was interviewed this week as part of the build-up to this game by the league, and was talking about how it's been an adjustment for everybody. They started out in Enid, Oklahoma. Now they get this brand new home in United Wireless Arena. I say brand new to them. It's a 10-year-old building now, but here's a pitch out to Antoine Goodley. Helmet, somebody's helmet went flying. That's a Omaha Beef player. And it was Taylor Hawkins who lost his helmet. Goodley has run the ball a couple times. He ran for a touchdown a few weeks ago. Took an inside handoff. That was against Salina. That'll pick up, that'll make it 3rd down and 3. The ball 22-yard line. Pick up about 6 yards on the play. Richard Davis made a kind of a conscientious effort to improve the offense before that Wichita Force game. You say looked at a lot of film. Thought the offense needed some improvement, and they have really picked it up now. Austin Ramsey in trouble, but he gets rid of it. He gets it to his receiver. That is in for a touchdown. Wow, that is Gerald Thomas. Gerald Thomas broke away from the defender on the far side. Let's watch Austin Ramsey here. Does a terrific job of getting away from the pressure. And then Thomas, nobody touched him as he hit the wall and breaks a tackle into the end zone for the Dodge City touchdown. And the Law up 10-7 as Brett Mathis in to kick the extra point. Big time play from Dodge City here in the second quarter. And the kick is up, and it is good. And Dodge City on top for the first time in this game. 11-7, 12:05 left to go in the first half. We're flying back to Dodge right after this.
And there you have it. McDonald's new crispy chicken sandwich. From the makers of the world's most stolen fries. The juicy chicken sandwich from the place that offers extra napkins for a reason. The tender chicken sandwich from the creators of a sandwich phenomenon. So you won't just be biting into a chicken sandwich. You'll be biting into McDonald's new crispy, juicy, tender chicken sandwich. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
And back at United Wireless Arena with the Dodge City Law just taken their first lead of this game, 11-7 over the Omaha Beef. It was a 34-yard touchdown from Rayjon Austin Ramsey to Gerald Thomas. Thomas doing a great job of breaking free from the defense in the backfield. Let's look at it again. Austin Ramsey doing a terrific job getting away from the pressure, rolling out to his right. Look at all those orange jerseys around him. There's Thomas. Thomas gets away from the initial defender and then breaks a tackle and into the end zone for that touchdown. 11-7 Dodge City. Brett Mathis will be kicking off, this time right to left here in the second quarter. Once again, he's got one Uno kick. Looks like he may be trying another one here, and it is. I think that one was good from my perspective. Nope. Oh, what do we got? Not good. So that means the ball is going to be brought out to midfield at the 25-yard line. That's the risk you take on the Uno kick attempt. It goes out of bounds on the fly out to the back of the end zone. The receiving team gets the ball at the 25-yard line, midfield. So the Omaha Beef in great field position to start this possession. Well, it's actually their second possession in the second quarter. They had one play earlier on 4th down. Andrew Jackson back out there, quarterback for Omaha. Midfield. Jackson going to swing it out to Deshaun Jones. Jones breaks a tackle down the near sideline, and he goes out of bounds shy of the 15-yard line. Again, Deshaun Jones, maybe he's the running back. He shares time with Nelson Brown, but Brown went out with looked like a left ankle or left foot injury in the first quarter. Not sure what his status will be, but right now Deshaun Jones is the running back for the Omaha Beef. Jackson quickly hits Tyler Jones, and Jones crosses the 10-yard line, and that'll be good enough for a first down and a 1st and goal to go for Omaha. So that Uno attempt really put the Beef in great field position, and they are taking advantage. So ball's down at the 9-yard line, 1st down and goal to go for the Beef. The Beef in Dodge City, where beef is king, actually. 2 major beef packing facilities in Dodge City. As here's Andrew Jackson. Jackson dishes off to Jones, Deshaun Jones on that far sideline, and he's knocked into the wall. And the fans who sit in the front row over there, they get close to the action when this happens. So you see him hit hard there near the 5-yard line. Somebody's helmet again went flying. That was a Dodge City player. 2nd down and 6. Pick up a 3 on the play. 2nd down and goal to go from the 6-yard line. (11-7). Dodge City on top, trying to hold on to the lead. They had 1 defensive stop in this game. Can they come up with another one? Deshaun Jones down to the 2-yard line where he's upended. That's going to bring up 3rd down and goal to go for the Beef. See it again, just a straight handoff there. I don't think Andrew Jackson runs the ball much for Omaha. We did some games when he was the quarterback for Dodge City a couple years ago, 4 years ago, and he's pretty much a pocket passer. And 3rd down and goal to go. They mark at the 1-yard line. The Beef will have a couple opportunities here. Kind of stack up the offensive line. Jackson's going to take the snap over center. No shotgun. And there's a lot of movement on the line of scrimmage, and took a long time for any whistles or flags to come out. Everybody's pointing to everybody, and the officials hadn't done anything yet. Finally, the yellow flag comes out. Who moved first? Well, not even movement. It's illegal defense. Illegal defense. Jason Wentz makes the call and gets a pat on the back from a Omaha Beef player there. He liked the call. Half the distance to the goal line. The ball was at the 1-yard line. Richard Davis coming out on the field right there at the 5, the head coach of Dodge City, giving his defense some instructions. Coaches can't be on the field. So the ball inside the 1. Now Andrew Jackson may do a quarterback sneak here, and the big man is trying to push his way in and get some help. The whistles are blowing, but no official call. And no touchdown, so the ball will be marked just outside the goal line. Look at Jackson again. Deshaun Jones pushing from behind. Boy, Dodge City doing a terrific job up front, stopping Jackson from getting across the goal line. It's like the ball never crossed the plane as he was going backwards in. So that'll bring up 4th down. 4th down, that inside the 1-yard line. Another quarterback sneak, baby. And Jackson nearly lost it. And we have a fumble on the play. The Beef recovered, but it's Dodge City's going to take over on downs. Oh, wow, what a defensive stand. A goal line stand with the law. Look at it again. Jackson has the ball. Keante Griffin's been everywhere. I don't know if they actually stripped. Yeah, he did strip it away, but whistles were blowing. And how about that defensive stand from the Dodge City Law? 2 shots at it from inside the 1-yard line, and the Beef couldn't score. That's one of the great defensive stands you're ever going to see in an arena game. And Dodge City will have possession on their own 5-yard line. The Dodge City defense, you know, that they really set the tone a couple weeks ago in the game we did against Wichita. Now coming up with a huge, huge play. All right, back on offense. The handoff. Cameron Booty. Booty strong up the middle. to the 10-yard line. A pickup of 5 on the play to bring up second down. Cameron Booty, he's been a workhorse for this team this season. Again, out of Langston University in Miami, Oklahoma. Once again, 47 yards against Salina last week in a touchdown, and he is fast. 4.47 40. Get him going, he can go. And that's what they're trying to do here. Nice cut back and across the 15 and up, even across the 20, fights his way. First down for Dodge City. Cameron Booty on cue. Showing some speed, some move, some strength. Here's the speed, then the move as he bounces and spins his way to the outside, ducks a tackle, and then just drags guys for a few more yards. First down, and for Dodge City, the ball to 23-yard line, their own 23. The Law leading 11-7 over the Omaha Beef. Ray John Austin Ramsey, the quarterback. Another handoff to Booty, why not? Finds a seam, cuts across the 20 into Omaha territory. Those fans down there, they like it. Booty. Kind of getting a head start on these there. You see it on the handoffs. He's lined up way back there. Gets his speed going, and then he breaks tackles. The stiff arm, knocked out of bounds on the near sideline up against the wall. First down and 10. The ball at the Omaha 17. Booty with his helmet off. Maybe needs a little break here. Let's see what Dodge City has in store this time. They've 3 straight handoffs to Cameron Booty. Leading 11-7. Gerald Thomas in motion near side. Ramsey, he's going to go down. He is sacked. And Richard Davis not happy with his quarterback. Not happy at all. Wanted him to throw that ball away. Get rid of it. Instead he held on, and he will be sacked for a loss on the play. That is Robert Cuba who made the tackle, and Richard Davis still fired up about that. Loss of 10 on the play, second down and 20. That's going to take it back into Dodge City territory at the 23-yard line. Second down and 20. Arena Gaming can make that up quick, but let's see. The Beef defense has been getting some pressure on the quarterback, and now we're going to have another whistle and a penalty. Now we got a delay of game against Dodge City, so that's going to move them back 5 more yards and to bring up second down and 25. Wow. Richard Davis, very animated on that sack. He wanted his quarterback to throw it away, and he got himself in trouble. Now he brings a new play in, second down and 25. The ball moved back all the way to the 18-yard line. The Law has a way to go, has a ways to go here. And Austin Ramsey's going to throw it over the middle. He's got his man at midfield, and that is going to bring up third and long, and that's Cameron Booty again out of the backfield. Booty takes the pass. I'll bring up third down and 14 as they cross midfield to the 21-yard line. Just under 5 minutes to play here in the first half. This game's moved right along. Dodge City, 1 touchdown in this game, a field goal and an Uno kick. That's why they got 11 points. Uno kick counts for 1, obviously. And Austin Ramsey fires to the 15-yard line. Torrance Carr fighting his way down near the 5. First time we've seen Carr catch a pass tonight. He caught 2 touchdowns last week against Salina. The big man, 6'4", 220 pounds out of Oklahoma State. Always a big target. Wide open underneath the defense. And then he's just tough to bring down. And that'll move it down to the 6-yard line. And how about that? Second down and 25, and Dodge City makes it up for it. They'll have first and goal to go at the 6-yard line. That'll make Richard Davis a little happier. After the big sack and the penalty, they got first and goal to go. Under 4 minutes to play in the first half. And now whistles are blowing, and we may have a timeout on the field. Timeout, Dodge City. Laws wants to talk it over. Again, first down and goal to go at the 6-yard line for Richard Davis and his team. Brings the offense over to talk it over. There's Cameron Booty there without the helmet. Will Booty get the handoff? He was terrific when this drive started. First 3 plays were Cameron Booty runs, and they were terrific. Got his team down inside Omaha territory. Once again, here at United Wireless Arena in Dodge City. What a terrific facility. 10 years old now. It's been open 10 years. Multi-purpose, concerts, basketball, football. Luxury boxes. Terrific for the fans. And the brand new home for this franchise, this new franchise. Well, this franchise that just moved from Enid, Oklahoma, right before the season began. These guys still make the trip to Dodge, about a 3-hour drive. They thought they were going to be living in Enid, and that's where a lot of these guys live and even work. Once again, the CIF was planning an expansion franchise in Dodge City for next year, and when the situation with the Oklahoma Flying Aces, they were going to go dormant because of their insurance issues, and they decided just to move the franchise to Dodge and have that team here a year early, and it's been fairly successful. As right now, Dodge City playing for second place in the CIF against this Omaha Beef team. Both tied at second place, and the winner of this game will be in terrific position for a home field playoff berth. Once again, though, they will play again in Omaha June 19th. Law finding some success against this Omaha Beef defense. We talked about that at the beginning of the broadcast. How the Beef, their defense has been terrific. 48-6 was the victory over Wyoming a couple weeks ago. They held the Mustangs to just 6 points. We know they can play D, but Dodge City, a terrific opportunity here. 1st and 6, the ball on the 6-yard line. First and goal to go for Ray John Austin Ramsey, the Dodge City quarterback, out of the shotgun. He hands off to Cameron Booty. He's got a big hole. Cuts to the outside, and he is tripped up. Nice defensive tackle there. That is Chris Perry on the stop for Omaha. You know, Booty it looked like he had a big hole, actually, if he cut back to the inside right there, and instead went to the outside and gets tripped up, and that'll bring up 2nd down and goal to go. Pick up a 3 on the play, so the ball will be marked at the 3-yard line. Omaha trying to come up with a goal line stand. We saw the Dodge City Law do it. Incredible defensive stand for Law. And Booty takes it up the middle, and I think he's in for the touchdown, or is he? He may have been stopped short. Wow. He had a lot of momentum going toward the goal line, and then he got shut down. It's like Robert Cuba made the tackle. Yeah, he was held out of there. Terrific defense. C.J. Bivens also on the tackle, number 24 for Omaha. So 3rd down and 1, the ball on the 1-yard line. Saw the Law with that defensive stand, that goal line stand. Omaha Beef trying to do the same here. Law will have a couple opportunities here on 3rd and 1. Hand off, no. Ramsey takes it himself, and he slips up as he tries to cut back in, and that may be a loss of a yard on the play. That's going to bring up 4th down. Let's see if there's no gain or they mark it back at the 2. Now, here it is again. Austin Ramsey fakes the handoff and just slips right there. I think he lost a yard on the play, but now they're going to mark it the 1. 4th down and 1. Wow, the Beef might have a goal line stand here. They got the opportunity. Big play for Dodge City on offense. Austin Ramsey hands off to Booty. Booty is stopped. Nothing there. And how about that? Back-to-back goal line stands. One from the Law, and the Beef answer with their own goal line stand. Wow, Cameron Booty had nothing there. High snap, and then the delayed handoff a little bit. And everybody there for that front 3, I should say, in this game. Man. Taylor Hawkins in on the tackle. Eddie Hamilton. And, man, that was wow, what a turn of events here. The Law had the momentum. Getting a recap, they had a goal line stand. As the Beef had 2 opportunities inside the 1-yard line, couldn't get it in. Dodge City takes the ball the other way, gets inside the 1. They couldn't get it in. And now Omaha has the ball, and Andrew Jackson's trying to get his offense in gear or organized. Minute 25 to go, and he throws out to Tyler Jones, and Jones crosses the 10. Up to near the 14. That'll be a first down. Not quite. 2nd down and 1. Pick up a 9. They're going to mark at the 14-yard line. Man, the defense on both these teams playing well tonight. Again, only 2 touchdowns in this game. Has that pass completed over there to Montero Du Bois. Again, just these quick passes for the Beef, and then letting the receivers do the rest. That ball crosses the right at the 20. So it's first down and 10. And we are under a minute to play. 59 seconds. We got the 1-minute warning in Dodge City. 11-7, the Law on top of the Beef. We're back with more right after this.
Your property is a big investment as well as a reflection of you. Keep it looking its best with the best. Your local BTI dealer is where you'll find the latest utility equipment from John Deere. Tough skid steers and small tractors perfect for any job. John Deere utility equipment and BTI, 2 of the best to have on your side. Because at the end of the day, we're here for you. BTI with locations in Buckland, Great Bend, Greensburg, Hoxie, Nez City, and Pratt. Our family in partnership with your family.
Creamy ranch, sweet and sour, spicy buffalo, tangy barbecue. Each McNugget, a chance to diversify your sauce portfolio. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Believe you me, we've seen a lot of mornings. And eating the small bits of cheese stuck to a McDonald's wrapper is the right way to start a morning. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
59 seconds left to go in the first half of play from United Wireless Arena in Dodge City. Dodge City Law leading Omaha Beef 11-7. The Beef with the football. First down and 10 on their own 20-yard line. Again, the Beef coming up with the football after a terrific goal line stand, keeping Dodge City out. And they had the ball at the 1-yard line. They had 2 opportunities, could not get it in. Andrew Jackson, again, fires out to the far sideline over there, and that ball into the turf. Incomplete. 2nd down and 10. As once again, that's Montero Du Bois, who caught a pass just moments ago. That was his intended receiver. 56 seconds now. 2nd down and 10. 11-7, a rather low scoring game. No rather about it. Another quick pass. That's what the Beef like to do. And once again, that's Montero Du Bois. That'll bring up 3rd down. It's a pick of about 7 on the play, I think. That'll bring up 3rd down and 3. Yes, indeed, a ball at the 23-yard line. Andrew Jackson, the quarterback, number 12 for the Beef. 52 seconds left to go in the first half of play. Jackson back to pass. He's got a man wide open across the middle. And that is going to be a first down. That is Rashard Pargo. Pargo open right there, and then he slides into the wall. That was a quick coverage over there for Dodge City. Gerald Thomas, who plays both ways for Dodge City. So it's first down and 10. The ball at the 12-yard line. Jackson, a little sidearm action over here. Another one of those quick passes. Nothing complicated. Anthony Jones Jr., the receiver. 34 seconds left to go. And we're going to have a timeout on the field. 34 seconds left to go in the first half. It's good defense there. Again, Keante Griffin, he's been everywhere for Dodge City tonight. Number 1, defensive back. Again, a former Baylor Bear. Richard Davis now out there talking to his defense. Pick of a yard on the play, 2nd down and 9, so the ball at the 11-yard line. And the Law also has its own goal line stand here in the second quarter. As the Beef had the ball inside the 1-yard line. I mean, they're right on the goal line. He could not get it in. Terrific defense from Dodge City. Might have to do it again here. It's the ball at the 11-yard line. There's timeout on the field. It's like Richard Mitchell has just come into the game for Dodge City. Defensive lineman, 6'5", 265 pounds from North Carolina Central. All right. Right back at it, Andrew Jackson. He's been out of the shotgun nearly the entire game, except for that goal line offense they had. And now he fires it. It's over, incomplete. And once again, the intended receiver is Anthony Jones Jr. Those quick passes, that one might have been a little too quick, as Jackson just might have fired that one a little early behind his receiver. So that brings up 3rd down and 9, the ball on the 11-yard line. 32 seconds left to go. Both teams have a couple timeouts left here in the first half, but that matters. There's only 32 seconds to go. Dodge City on top, 11-7. Andrew Jackson stands at the 16-yard line, and he rolls out to his right, finds Tyler Jones, and Jones down near the 5-yard line, out of bounds. That'll bring up 4th down. Now the Beef still can get a first down here without scoring. 21 seconds so left. Clock is also an issue. 4th down and 2, the ball at the 4-yard line. Looks like we had another timeout on the field, as Omaha calls it. Beef will call one more timeout. They have one left. Once again, 11-7, Dodge City on top. Big matchup tonight at United Wireless Arena. Winner of this game will be in second place all by themselves, and that's important for the playoff picture down the road. Salina Liberty already has clinched home field throughout the playoffs. The undefeated Liberty is just, they've been a terrific juggernaut this season. .21 seconds left to go in the first half, and are they going to try the field goal? Jeremy Reynolds. Oh, this is a 19-yard attempt. And here's the snap, and the kick is up and good. And the Beef decide not to try it on 4th down. They go for the field goal, and they get it. 11-10, a 1-point lead for the Law. 18 seconds left to go in the first half. Back after this. Well, 18 seconds left to go in the first half. It's 11-10. Dodge City on top of Omaha. Omaha just kicked a 19-yard field goal. Jeremy Reynolds with the boot to make it 11-10. Kind of a surprise. It was 4th down, 4th and 2, but we have seen both teams come up with impressive goal line stands here in the second quarter. So the Omaha Beef, their head coach, Marvin Jones, electing to kick the field goal, and it was a chip shot for Jeremy Reynolds, and he got it, and that made it 11-10. Again, to recap Dodge City scoring, they started with Brett Mathis getting the Uno kick on the opening kickoff. That made it 1-0, and then the Beef scored to make it 7-1. But only 2 touchdowns in this game, one for each team. Difference there is that Uno kick right now. 11-10 is Antoine Goodley. Back, check that. It's going to be Gerald Thomas on your left, number 3, the return man for Dodge City. And Zuri Davis Zuri Davis, outstanding receiver. But we have not seen much from Zuri tonight. He's number 6. Those are the 2 deep men. Let's see what Reynolds does here on the kick, and it's going to be the squib up the middle. And boy, it's caught by, I think that is, that's the linebacker for Dodge City. Jaden Dobbs, who's outstanding on defense, has some pretty good hands. Big smile on his face there. Ivan King gives him a congratulations. That was a hard ball to handle, the little scoop up, looked like a baseball shortstop there coming up the ground. Hot grounder. But Dodge City's got good field position here with 14 seconds left. And they got 2 timeouts. See if they try for the end zone here, and then they can't get it. Brett Mathis can always come in for another field goal attempt, but let's see what they do. 14 seconds left. Dodge City on top, 11-10 over the Omaha Beef. Ray John Ramsey, Austin Ramsey, and this one's going to be tipped and intercepted at the goal line for the Beef. And he's still on his feet, and that is Trey Dudley Giles. And 2 seconds left. Now the Beef could try another field goal here. Wow. Let's look at this one again. Ray John Austin Ramsey, that ball just tipped off his own receiver and then intercepted just outside the goal line by Trey Dudley. And it will be Beef football with 2 seconds left. And I believe, yes, they're going to try the field goal. Or yes, indeed. And Reynolds will be from his own 19-yard line. Be a 39-yard attempt. Jeremy Reynolds. One for the last second field goal at the end of the first half. Kick is up, it's blocked. It is blocked, and Reynolds recovers it, and that's going to be the end of the first half of play in Dodge City. The Dodge City Law on top of the Omaha Beef, 11-10. We're back with more after this.
And can I get a Coke?
Depends.
On what?
If we get it at McDonald's.
That because you can't get a Coke from McDonald's at home deal. Any size soft drinks are always $1, only on the McDonald's $1, $2, $3 menu.
You can tell this is really crispy, juicy, and tender because we wouldn't take the time to butter all these potato buns if it wasn't worth it. Introducing McDonald's new crispy chicken sandwiches. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Sutherland's. We've been your home improvement store since DIY was more than a saying, but an actual way of life. When a power saw meant 2 men and a crosscut saw, we've seen a lot of American history. The Dust Bowl, World War I and World War II. We've seen Americans race into space and 18 presidents run this great country. We were your great-grandfather's lumber store and will be your great-grandson's lumber store. We've watched and helped America become America, and we aren't going anywhere. Sutherland's, your home improvement store for the next century.
Your property is a big investment as well as a reflection of you. Keep it looking its best with the best. Your local BTI dealer is where you'll find the latest utility equipment from John Deere. Tough skid steers and small tractors perfect for any job. John Deere Utility Equipment and BTI, 2 of the best to have on your side. Because at the end of the day, we're here for you. BTI with locations in Buckland, Great Bend, Greensburg, Hoxie, Nez City, and Pratt. Our family in partnership with your family.
For a true taste of the old Wild West, get the heck into Dodge. For entertainment at its best, get the heck into Dodge. Walk out on old Boot Hill, you can feel the spirit still, but you just won't know until you get the heck into Dodge.
Make plans to get the heck into Dodge. See cowboys at a rodeo. Try your luck at cards or slots at the casino. Car races, gunfights. You can even walk the boardwalk at Boot Hill. Make plans to visit Dodge City and get the heck into Dodge.
DC3 has it all. From in-person classes to virtual, we've got you covered. Faster certification, fatter paychecks. Trade up to a better life.
Back at United Wireless Arena in Dodge City, Kansas, it's halftime. The Dodge City Law leading by a rather unusual score of the Omaha Beef. 11-10 at the half, a rather unusual first half for an arena football game. We had two terrific goal line stands in this game. First one from the Dodge City Law defense when the Beef had two opportunities inside the 1 yard line, could not get it in. Dodge City takes the football the other way, gets inside the 1 yard line. Two opportunities, could not get it in. Beef with a terrific goal line stand of their own. We only have two touchdowns, one by each team in this game, and the big difference, well, the Uno kick. As it started off, the opening kickoff, there it is, Brett Mathis from his own goal line. That's good for 1 point, the Uno, and that's a 58-yard field goal, really, when you kick it from your own goal line. And then he added a field goal from 34 yards out. Nelson Brown runs it in for the Omaha Beef. He went out with injury, by the way, in the first quarter. That was a 2-yard run to cap off a 45-yard drive. And then look at this one. Ray John Austin Ramsey to Gerald Thomas, who spins away and then breaks a tackle right there and gets into the end zone for the touchdown. That was a 34-yard touchdown. That made it 11-7. And there's, once again, that was Nelson Brown earlier, and Austin Ramsey with that touchdown pass. But the Dodge City with the field goal, a touchdown, and an Uno kick gives them 11 points, while the Beef have a touchdown and a field goal. That's the difference. An Uno lead for Dodge City at United Wireless Arena. The Law and the Omaha Beef. Back with more after this.
We knew it was time to make these when we started asking things like, wouldn't it be nice to be able to get a warm cinnamon roll right now? And why can't this kind of muffin come from the same place as a McMuffin? And isn't your coffee lonely without company from a glazed apple fritter? Well, consider these our 3 resounding yeses. Meet the new bakery sweets at McDonald's. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Your property is a big investment as well as a reflection of you. Keep it looking its best with the best. Your local BTI dealer is where you'll find the latest utility equipment from John Deere. Tough skid steers and small tractors perfect for any job. John Deere utility equipment and BTI, two of the best to have on your side. Because at the end of the day, we're here for you. BTI with locations in Buckland, Great Bend, Greensburg, Hoxie, Nez City, and Pratt. Our family in partnership with your family.
For a true taste of the old Wild West, get the heck into Dodge. For entertainment at its best, get the heck into Dodge. Walk out on old Boot Hill, you can feel the spirit still, but you just won't know until you get the heck into Dodge.
Make plans to get the heck into Dodge. See cowboys at a rodeo. Try your luck at cards or slots at the casino. Car races, gunfights. You can even walk the boardwalk at Boot Hill. Make plans to visit Dodge City and get the heck into Dodge.
And there you have it, McDonald's new crispy chicken sandwich. From the makers of the world's most stolen fries. The juicy chicken sandwich from the place that offers extra napkins for a reason. The tender chicken sandwich from the creators of a sandwich phenomenon. So you won't just be biting into a chicken sandwich, you'll be biting into McDonald's new crispy, juicy, tender chicken sandwich. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Sutherland's. We've been your home improvement store since DIY was more than a saying, but an actual way of life. When a power saw meant 2 men and a crosscut saw. We've seen a lot of American history. The Dust Bowl, World War I and World War II. We've seen Americans race into space and 18 presidents run this great country. We were your great-grandfather's lumber store and will be your great-grandson's lumber store. We've watched and helped America become America, and we aren't going anywhere. Sutherland's, your home improvement store for the next century.
DC3 has it all. From in-person classes to virtual, we've got you covered. Faster certification, fatter paychecks, trade up to a better life.
Tickets still available for all shows as it looks like. Just a reminder of some great events coming up here. And Keante Griffin.
Your property is a big investment as well as a reflection of you. Keep it looking its best with the best. Your local BTI dealer is where you'll find the latest utility equipment from John Deere. Tough skid steers and small tractors perfect for any job. John Deere utility equipment and BTI, two of the best to have on your side. Because at the end of the day, we're here for you. BTI with locations in Buckland, Great Bend, Greensburg, Hoxie, Nez City, and Pratt. Our family in partnership with your family.
Creamy ranch, sweet and sour, spicy buffalo, tangy barbecue. Each McNugget, a chance to diversify your sauce portfolio. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Believe you me, we've seen a lot of mornings. And eating the small bits of cheese stuck to a McDonald's wrapper is the right way to start a morning. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
And can I get a Coke?
Depends.
On what?
If we get it at McDonald's.
That because you can't get a Coke from McDonald's at home deal. Any size soft drinks are always $1, only on the McDonald's $1, $2, $3 menu.
You can tell this is really crispy, juicy, and tender because we wouldn't take the time to butter all these potato buns if it wasn't worth it. Introducing McDonald's new crispy chicken sandwiches. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Sutherland's. We've been your home improvement store since DIY was more than a saying, but an actual way of life. When a power saw meant 2 men and a crosscut saw. We've seen a lot of American history. The Dust Bowl, World War I and World War II. We've seen Americans race into space and 18 presidents run this great country. We were your great-grandfather's lumber store and will be your great-grandson's lumber store. We've watched and helped America become America, and we aren't going anywhere. Sutherland's, your home improvement store for the next century.
It is halftime in Dodge City. The Dodge City Law leading the Omaha Beef 11-10 in this Champions Indoor Football League game. The game of the week, they're billing it as these two teams playing for second place, tied for second coming into this game, both with 3-3 league records, trailing the Salina Liberty. Liberty already have clinched home field throughout the playoffs. The winner of this game is in good position to get a home field playoff berth. They will meet again, though, in 2 weeks in Omaha. First half of this game, only 2 touchdowns, one from each team. Defense has been the key, as both teams with impressive goal line stands in this football game. The difference, an Uno kick from Brett Mathis, the opening kickoff. Again, the Uno kick is if you do kick from your own goal line. If it goes through the uprights on the other end, that's 58 yards away, it's good for 1 point. Again, the risk reward, not that great, because if you miss and it goes out of bounds on the fly out through the end zone, the other team gets the ball at midfield. And that actually happened. Mathis is 1 for 2 on Uno attempts in this game, but his one Uno is good for a 1 point lead at halftime. Dodge City on top of Omaha 11-10. Again, a defensive battle in the first half at United Wireless Arena. Now, Jeremy Reynolds had a chance to put his team on top with just 2 seconds left to go in the first half, but that 37-yard field goal attempt, that was blocked. And Obi Hioma, the outstanding defensive lineman for Dodge City, haven't mentioned his name that much tonight, but he got in there and blocked that kick to preserve this 1-point victory for the Dodge, or 1-point lead for the Dodge City Law. As Jeremy Reynolds back out there to kick off for the Omaha Beef, so Dodge City will be receiving to start the second half. They won the opening coin toss and then elected to defer to the second half. And back deep for Dodge City is Zuri Davis and Gerald Thomas. Jeremy Reynolds. His kickoffs have been pretty much line drive squibs up the middle, trying to get a good bounce, cause some problems, and once again that's what we see. And it will be fielded at the 5-yard line, and that is Zuri Davis on the return for Dodge City. And so the Dodge City Law, their last possession in the second quarter, they got it all the way down inside the 1, were unable to get it in the end zone. And they'll start on their first possession here in the third quarter on their own 16-yard line. As once again, the quarterback going all the way is Ray-John Austin Ramsey. Once again, he's shared a lot of time with Jalen Lowe, but we haven't seen much of Lowe in the last couple of games for Dodge City. It has been Ray-John Austin Ramsey. 6'1", 210-pound quarterback from East Central Oklahoma. Had a big game against Salina last week, throwing for 5 touchdowns. And just as I say that, Jalen Lowe comes into the game. Lowe loses the ball on a fumble. Goes all the way back to the end zone, and it's going to be recovered by Lowe, and that will be a safety. Oh, my. Terrible start for Dodge City. Just as I was talking about Ray-John Austin Ramsey coming back to start, Jalen Lowe is in there. And I'm not sure if that was a bad snap. What happened here? Oh, he's going to try to hand off the booty, and it was just either miscommunication, everything messed up there. A high snap. Ball goes back into the end zone. And Lowe does a great job, we'll say this, to recover that. But that is a safety. And it makes it a 12-11 game. The Omaha Beef back on top. Oh, yeah, points coming every which way. Field goals, Uno kicks, and now a safety. And now the Beef will get the ball on the kickoff. Wow. Jalen Lowe making his first appearance in the game at quarterback for Dodge City. Rather high snap. A collision with his running back as he tried to hand it off. The ball knocked out of there, goes all the way back to the end zone, and Lowe recovers it, but it is a safety. So Brett Mathis will kick off here. The Beef get 2 points, and they'll get the ball back. So we're just underway with just a rather unusual game, and Mathis going for the Uno. And I'm learning to wait until we get the official call, but the fans certainly believe it went through. And there's the one finger. How about that? Brett Mathis, he ties it up. Oh, what a weird game this is. 12-12 now with the Uno. He's 2 for 3 on the Unos. He's got the league record of 3 set 2 weeks ago against Wichita. You'll have a chance to tie that later tonight, perhaps, if they kick off again. My, 12-12. You just have a safety and an Uno kick. Here's a better look at coming right at you. And again, that's 58 yards and right down the pipe. Brett Mathis, he's got that down. All right, that means the Beef will have the ball on their own 5-yard line with Andrew Jackson, their quarterback. Jackson, Deshaun Jones is running back. Again, he's been going the whole way since Nelson Brown went down with an injury. And how about that? A tackle in the backfield and a loss on the play. Terrific defense. That's Richard Mitchell, defensive lineman out of North Carolina Central. 6'5", 265 pounds. Deshaun Jones, not anything there. Oh, man. That's a loss of 2 on the play. Moves it back to the 3-yard line. 2nd down and 12 with a beef. Dodge City's defense has been terrific in this game. Andrew Jackson sends his receivers downfield. Fires over the middle and it's broken up. That's Zuri Davis in there. Zuri Davis playing defensive back. Again, he's an outstanding wide receiver for Dodge City. A lot of these Dodge City wide receivers will go both ways, and Davis right there to break it up. The intended receiver was Anthony Jones Jr. for Omaha. Under 13 minutes to play here in the 3rd quarter, just underway, but we got a lot happen. A safety and an Uno kick. A safety for the Beef, Uno kick for Dodge City, and it's 12-12. 3rd down and 12. The ball at the 3-yard line. Andrew Jackson stands in his own end zone. The quarterback for Omaha. And Jackson moves up in the pocket, throws, and overthrows his receivers, overthrows everybody. Richard Pargo with the intended receiver. Nothing there. That's going to bring up 4th down and 12 now. Get no punting, but they try the field goal, a long field goal here. And Marvin Jones, the head coach of the Omaha Beef. Let's see what they do here. 4th down and 12 on their own 3-yard line. Clock, of course, running. 12 minutes to go in the 3rd quarter. And they are going, it looks like they're going to go. No, Jeremy Reynolds will kick it out of his own end zone. Jeremy Reynolds, Deshaun Jones holding. Here's the kick, and now Dodge City can return this, and they will. So that's Gerald Thomas. The return man takes it out of his own end zone, and he is smashed up against the wall on the far side. But Dodge City's defense holds again, and the law will take over after that field goal attempt, way short. Now there is no punting, but that was pretty much what a punt would be. They kick it, and Dodge City sends a return man down there, so gets the offense out of that deep hole at least. So Dodge City will take over on their own 14-yard line, 1st down and 10. 12-12. What a strange scoring game we've had. Only 2 touchdowns, 1 from each team in the first half. Dodge City with 2 Uno kicks and a field goal. Omaha with a touchdown, a field goal, and a safety. Here we go. And it is Jalen Lowe back in there at quarterback. And a quick pass over on the far side, and that'll be a pick of about 3 on the play. And that'll bring up 2nd down for Dodge City. Here it is again, Jalen Lowe, a little play action. And that is Zuri Davis. Zuri Davis' first catch tonight. We just saw him playing defense. He had a nice breakup of a pass. Now he's on offense. And Jalen Lowe, 6 foot, 200-pounder out of Langston University. He's out of the shotgun. He's got Dominic Logan, the big offensive lineman, in there. Sometimes plays defensive line, number 70, but he also can catch passes, and that play goes nowhere. Gerald Thomas, the intended receiver, and Lowe just kind of threw it away over there. 3rd down and 6. Lowe will walk over and talk things over with Richard Davis, his head coach, and try to get the play. There's Gerald Thomas. And Dominic Logan, 6'6", 310 pounds. He's number 70. He plays defensive line and offensive line, but he's also sometimes eligible as a receiver. Now he's in there, though, as he's not in there. No, there he is. How did I miss that guy? Oh, and he loses the ball. Fumble, and Logan comes up with it. The big man falls on it. Dominic Logan, number 77. Just talking about him. I thought he went out of the game, but 6'6", 310 pounds. I got to get my eyes checked. Can't miss that guy. Look at that, just bouncing off the defender, but he loses the football, but still comes up with it. All right, it's going to bring up 4th down and 1. The ball to 23-yard line. It looks like Dodge City's going to go for it. Lowe, the quarterback. The ball on their own 23-yard line. They just need a yard here. He's got Cameron Booty, the running back, in the backfield. Booty, boy, they nearly got the Snap makes them. He dishes off the Booty. What a play. Booty across the 20, down to the 10, inside the 10 where he stopped. It's going to be first down and goal to go. Jalen Lowe, a little shuttle pass there. Not by design. He was in trouble and he got rid of it. Improvised a little bit. Look at this. In trouble and then, yeah, it might have been by design because it worked. Booty dances his way down inside the 10. Ball at the 9-yard line. First down and goal to go. What a big play. Fourth down for Dodge City. 8.5 minutes left to go in the third quarter. There's Cameron Booty standing next to his quarterback, Jalen Lowe. Lowe starting the second half for Dodge City. A little delay handoff this time to Booty, and Booty, he's going to be tackled for about a 2-yard loss. Everybody in orange jerseys getting in on the act that time. I think the man at the bottom of the pile, that was the initial, that was Robert Cuba. Got the stop. So he wrapped him up. The leg tackle, and then everybody else came in to help. Second down and 11. Now the ball at the 11-yard line. Second down and goal to go for Dodge City. This game tied up 12-12 here in the third quarter. A lot of defense. Can Dodge City get it into the end zone? They've been there once. Low, hands off. Booty slides his way down to the 7-yard line. That'll bring up third down. And Dodge City's only touchdown was a 34-yard touchdown pass from Ray John Austin Ramsey to Gerald Thomas. That was back in the second quarter. They had another opportunity when they had the ball inside the 1-yard line but could not score. And here they are again on the 7-yard line. Third down and goal to go. Jalen Lowe, he's a pretty good athlete. He can run the football himself. That's what he does here. He's all by himself in the backfield. Booty out as a wide receiver. Throws over the middle. He's got his man, but not much there. Maybe a pickup of a yard on the play. And that is Torrance Carr, the big 6'4" target for Dodge City. But that's going to bring up fourth down and goal to go from the 5-yard line. 4th and 5 for a touchdown. Good defense there from the Omaha Beef. That's Malcolm McCoy, number 55 on the tackle. And we're going to try the field goal. Why not? Brett Mathis has been pretty good, pretty automatic. And now I probably jinxed him, huh? 21-yard attempt for Mathis. Coming right at you. And the kick is no good. No good. Yep. Wow. Brett Mathis kicking those 58-yard Uno kicks and then misses the 21-yard. Of course, the Uno kicks are just nobody coming right at you. And looked like the snap and the hold was good, but wide left for Brett Mathis. And so the Beef, their defense holds again, and they'll get the ball back. 6:18 left to go in the third quarter. They'll have the ball on their own 5-yard line. Andrew Jackson in at quarterback. We got one turnover in this game. Dodge City threw an interception late in the second quarter. Jackson moves up, throws across the field deep, going long. He's got a man wide open for the touchdown. Oh, man. That's Tyler Jones, and he was wide open deep down the field for the Omaha touchdown to the Beef, taking 18-12 lead. Extra point coming up. Tyler Jones, nobody near him. Doing the Carlton there. Look at Andrew Jackson. He throwing it kind of across his body, across the field. Beautiful spiral, and then Jones wide open. As for Dodge City on the coverage, that was Marcus Odom. It looked like he had two guys to keep an eye on. Somebody missing an assignment back there. Jeremy Reynolds in to kick the extra point for Omaha. And the snap and the kick is up. And it is good. How about that? 45-yard touchdown pass for Omaha, and the Beef on top, 19-12 over Dodge City. We're back after this.
Your property is a big investment as well as a reflection of you. Keep it looking its best with the best. Your local BTI dealer is where you'll find the latest utility equipment from John Deere. Tough skid steers and small tractors perfect for any job. John Deere Utility Equipment and BTI, two of the best to have on your side. Because at the end of the day, we're here for you. BTI with locations in Buckland, Great Bend, Greensburg, Hoxie, Nez City, and Pratt. Our family in partnership with your family.
And back at United Wireless Arena in Dodge City, the Omaha Beef had just taken a 19-12 lead. Andrew Jackson, 45-yard completion to a wide-open Tyler Jones downfield for the Beef. Extra point was good, and Omaha breaks that 12-12 tie. It's 19-12, and Jeremy Reynolds, who just kicked the extra point, he'll be kicking off from his own goal line. Again, he can put that ball anywhere you want on the goal line, all the way to the far right or left, but usually these guys keep it around the middle of the field. Once again, Jeremy Reynolds, most of his kickoffs have been line drive squibs up the middle, trying to make it difficult for a return. We've only had one touchback where the receiving team got the ball in midfield, and that was when Dodge City tried one of the Uno kicks and missed. Other than that, it's been pretty clean kickoffs for both teams, keeping the ball in play. 19-12, Omaha on top. 5:19 left to go in the third quarter. The Beef leading the Law. And Dodge City had another opportunity. First and goal from their own 9-yard line. Could not get it in. And this kick is going to be taken out of the back of the end zone. And that is Gerald Thomas. And, whoa, not much of a return there as he got up to the 5-yard line. And that's where Dodge City will have possession. Start his possession as he loses the ball right up there against the wall, and that gave that kickoff return team or kickoff coverage a little time to get down there and tackle him. So the ball at the 5-yard line for the Law, their own 5. And again, Jalen Lowe started at quarterback for Dodge City here in the second half, replacing Ray-John Austin Ramsey. Those two go back and forth a lot this season, but Ray-John Austin Ramsey had been starting and playing most of the last 2 games, but here's Lowe, and Lowe dishes off the little pass over there on the far side, near a first down. Look at it again. Lowe, his first play of this game, first time he came out, fumbled into the end zone. That's Cameron Booty on the reception over there. Second down and 1, a pickup of 9 on the play, the ball at the 14-yard line. There's Jalen Lowe. But Lowe had a fumble that went into the end zone. He recovered it for the safety, or Omaha safety. Hand off to Booty. Booty's got enough for the first down, a pick of a yard or 2 on the play. Low scoring affair, a defensive battle. These two teams, goal line stands. By far the best offensive play of the game we just saw minutes ago. Andrew Jackson completed that 45-yard touchdown pass to Tyler Jones, who was wide open. Other than that, though, finding the end zone's been difficult for both teams. Dodge City's only been there once. They certainly have had opportunities. First down and 10 on their own 17. Booty again to the left side. Pick up a 3 on the play. Bring up second down and 7. 3.5 minutes left to go in the third quarter. I'm not sure if Ray-John Austin Ramsey, if that was by design. He's replaced at quarterback by Jalen Lowe if he's injured. We saw him replace a game against Wichita where he did get hurt. But Richard Davis likes to go with both. He said before the season started that Lowe would always see meaningful playing time. He certainly has. Second down and 8, a pick of a 2 actually on the play. The 19, Lowe. Lowe's got some time, but now he's going to move up, sidearms it, and incomplete. Torrance Carr was his intended receiver, and he threw it behind him. Under 3 minutes to play now. That'll bring up 3rd down and 8 for Dodge City. Pretty clean game, penalty-wise and turnover-wise. Once again, only 1 turnover. That was an interception late in the 2nd quarter. And not a lot of penalties from either team. Not a lot of points, though, either. So, a defensive battle. 3rd down and 8. Jalen Lowe. Lowe's going to roll out to his left and had a notion and then holds onto the ball and knocked into the wall, and the wall comes down, and that'll bring up 4th down. Dodge City will have the ball again at their own 20-yard line, and see what they do here. That'd be a long field goal attempt. Actually, it'll be at the 21. 4th and 6. Now they're going to go for it. Richard Davis gives the play to his quarterback. Lowe comes in to pass the word to his teammates in the huddle. 4th down and 6. Needless to say, this is a big play for Dodge City. They need to convert. Lowe in trouble. He's going to be sacked. Sacked at the 14-yard line. That's a big play for the Omaha Beef. That is C.J. Bivens. Bivens getting in there. Lowe tried to move up in the pocket and just thrown to the turf. And the Omaha Beef take over on downs, and they'll have the football in terrific field position. The ball at the Dodge City 15-yard line, 1st and 10. And Andrew Jackson, who just completed that long touchdown pass, has an opportunity to stretch the lead for his Omaha Beef. And there is Andrew Jackson, in a former quarterback for the original Dodge City Law. Jackson getting his running back and everybody in. It's just a little pitch out to the running back, Deshaun Jones, and not much there. Okay, and I bring up 2nd down, and I'm going to have to tell my producer, director Mike Nelson, I lost my picture here. All right. Timeout on the, well, it's into the 3rd quarter of play. Into the 3rd quarter, it's Omaha leading Dodge City 19-12. Omaha with the ball at the Dodge City 14-yard line, and it's going to bring up 3rd down for the Beef. It's the Dodge City Law defense trying to come up with another goal line stand. So at the end of the 3rd, both teams talking things over, getting regrouped a little bit as they'll change directions here at United Wireless Arena. And both teams coming in at 3-3. This is the battle for 2nd place in the CIF. Dodge City Law will be on the road next week at Wichita to take on the Force for a 3rd time this season, looking for the 3-game sweep against the Force. Omaha Beef, big test at home next week against the first place and undefeated Salina Liberty. These two teams will meet again June 19th in Omaha as we're about ready to start the fourth quarter. As the ball marked at the Dodge City 14-yard line, 3rd down and 9 for Omaha. And Andrew Jackson back out there, quarterback out of the shotgun. Empty backfield. Jackson. That ball broken up. Incomplete. Terrific defense for Dodge City. That pass might have been a little behind the intended receiver as well, but Lance Mathis comes up, gets a hand on it. As the intended receiver, Tyler Jones, went to the ground. 4th down and 9. Can the Law defense come through again? Wow. 14, well, we're just underway with the fourth quarter. 14 and a half minutes, clock running. But 19-12, Omaha, and Jeremy Reynolds going to be out there to try the field goal attempt. And this is a 29-yard field goal attempt from Jeremy Reynolds here in the fourth quarter. And that kick is up. And it's no good. No good. So the Dodge City Law defense comes up big for another stop. And with 14:08 left to go in this game, Omaha leading Dodge City 19-12. The Law will have the football when we come back.
For a true taste of the old Wild West, get the heck into Dodge. For entertainment at its best, get the heck into Dodge. Walk out on old Boot Hill, you can feel the spirit still, but you just won't know until you get the heck into Dodge.
Make plans to get the heck into Dodge. See cowboys at a rodeo. Try your luck at cards or slots at the casino. Car races, gunfights. You can even walk the boardwalk at Boot Hill. Make plans to visit Dodge City and get the heck into Dodge.
Well, the Dodge City Law defense has certainly kept this team in this game tonight. Can the offense now take advantage? They come up with another stop on downs, and they get the ball back on their own 14-yard line. Jalen Lowe hands out to Cameron Booty. Booty breaks out to the outside, down the far sideline across the 15 to 10. First down for the Dodge City Law. Cameron Booty up the middle, bounces to the right side, outside, and there he goes. Big play for Dodge City, and Booty showing some speed, a little high stepping right there. I think he got inside the 10-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal to go. Booty again as he dives across the 5. But we've got a penalty flag in the Dodge City backfield. Talking about there's very few penalties in this game, but there's a flag there. And at this stage in the game, any penalty is a big one, especially both teams struggling to get into the end zone. See what the call is going to be as the officials discuss it. Again, it was 1st and 10, 1st and goal to go on the 10-yard line for Dodge City after that long Booty run. That was a 31-yard run by Booty, by the way. Again, our referee, Jason Wetz, taking things over to Marvin Jones. Still having a discussion down there. Let's get the red flag out. Again, we do have video review, but I'm not sure what he may just be holding the red flag in his hand, but we do have video review here in the CIF. And the officials discussing something. Again, there's the last play we just saw. Booty diving across the 5-yard line. Then there was a penalty flag. And now this long discussion. And kind of wonder if they're discussing the play before that, the long run that got Dodge City down inside the 10-yard line. I'm not sure what specifically the topic of discussion would be. Again, it's 19-12. Omaha on top. 13:20 left to go in this game. Jason Wett's trying to explain something, and Marvin Jones trying to explain something right back at him. And head coach Marvin Jones, former Florida State All-American, played for Bobby Bowden. Now, more discussion. Richard Davis has his offense over on the other side talking to them. And, well, he still has them around him, but I think they're done talking. They know the play they want to run, but let's see where the ball's going to be marked and what the entire situation is. See if Jason Wetz is going to make an announcement here. There's Richard Davis. This game's been moving right along tonight. Now the first really long delay. Hopefully, Jason Wetz will give us an explanation. Let's listen. After all that, illegal defense against Omaha. And so the ball will be moved at the 5-yard line. It'll be 1st and 5, 1st and goal to go for Dodge City. Well, that's good news for the Law. I'm not sure what the entire conversation obviously was about leading up to that, but illegal defense against the Omaha Beef. Boy, the Beef with 4 defensive backs back there in the end zone, and then Booty takes it, and he fumbles the ball. It looks like the Beef have it. Oh my. Dodge City just cannot find the end zone. Cameron Booty takes the handoff up the middle, and that ball stripped away and recovered by Chris Perry for Omaha. Not sure who got their hand on the big hit there. It might have been C.J. Bivens with the initial hit. But Chris Perry comes up with the football. Oh, man, that is a horrific turnover for Dodge City. And now we're going to have unsportsmanlike conduct against Omaha, but ball is going to be at the 2-yard line now, half the distance to the goal line, so it doesn't really move him back too far. 13:08 left to go in this game. Dodge City had 1st and goal to go at the 5-yard line, and Cameron fumbles the football. Omaha recovers. Huge turnover. Now can the Law defense come up big again? Dodge City have 2 turnovers in this game. Booty with the fumble and then an interception. Austin Ramsey late in the second quarter. Did not lead to any points for Omaha. So the ball at the 3-yard line. The Beef on their own 3. Andrew Jackson operating over center. And he hands out to Deshaun Jones, and maybe a yard on the play. Good defense there for Dodge City. Man, what a turnover. Yeah, we got to move on. Jaden Dobbs on the stop there, number 7. Dodge City. All kinds of help up front. Also there for Dodge City was Ivan King, defensive back. King coming from behind to help out on the tackle. All right, pick of a yard on the play. 2nd down and 9. Beef on their own 4, and Andrew Jackson stands in his own end zone out of the shotgun. And that ball is tipped, and is it intercepted? I believe it was. That's Jaden Dobbs. Jaden Dobbs catches the deflection, and another huge turnover as Dodge City gets the ball right back. Oh, baby. Jaden Dobbs comes up with the interception. Let's see who got a hand on it. Ball was deflected at the line of scrimmage. Dobbs throws it into the stands for a souvenir for a Dodge City fan. And there's the deflection. I did not see a number. Yes, I did. That is Richard Mitchell. Richard Mitchell, number 87, got his hand on it, tipped it. Dobbs comes up with it. Thor, they call him, that long hair. There he is. The teacher. Teaches at a local junior high. He's the athletic director. Local junior high in Enid, Oklahoma, where he came to play for the Oklahoma Flying Aces, and then they moved to Dodge City, of course. But, all right, the Law back in action, back in business at the 3, but Jalen Lowe keeps it himself, not much there, and, well, flag right in his face. 1st down and goal to go, and again, Dodge City only 1 touchdown in this game. Trying to get in the goal, in the end zone. May have a holding call. Is that Dominic Logan grabbing a jersey there? Let's see. There, that flag right in his face. Oh, we got a face mask. Face mask against Omaha. So Dodge City will get 1st down. Again, from the 2-yard line now. 1st and goal to go from the 2. The Law really needs to take advantage of this. Again, they have been held out of the end zone. A goal line stand, 2 goal line stands, and a fumble. And Booty this time, he's in. Cameron Booty, nobody touches him, and he holds onto the ball. Touchdown, Dodge City. A chance to tie the extra point coming up. Booty, look at that big hole right there. Into the end zone, and Dodge City takes advantage of that interception at the goal line as Cameron Booty. High fives all around here at United Wireless Arena. And Brett Mathis to come in to try to tie this game up. 19-18. Omaha on top. Mathis. He's got 2 Uno kicks in this game, trying for this extra point here to tie it. This is big. And the kick is up. And it is good. And we are all tied up in Dodge. The Law on the Beef, 19-19. Back with more in the 4th quarter, right after this.
DC3 has it all. From in-person classes to virtual, we've got you covered. Faster certification, fatter paychecks. Trade up to a better life.
All right, back at United Wireless Arena, we're all tied up 19-19. What a sequence of events we had. Dodge City had the ball 1st and goal from their own 5-yard line. Cameron Booty recovers, or fumbles the ball. The Beef recover, but 2 plays later, a pass is deflected at the line of scrimmage by Dodge City's defensive lineman Richard Mitchell. Jaden Dobbs intercepts the deflection, and a play later, Booty takes it in to the end zone from 2 yards out. The extra point is good, and it's 19-19, and Brett Mathis kicking off. Is he going to go for another Uno? Again, goes to the uprights on the other end. It's good for 1 point, and he will try it. And this one, I think, is going to be wide, and that's going to give the Beef terrific field position as they'll get the ball at midfield, the 25-yard line. Again, that's the risk you take when you go for those Uno kicks. You miss, and it goes out of bounds on the fly like that out to the end zone. The receiving team gets the ball at the 25-yard line, which, of course, in arena football is midfield. So Andrew Jackson, the quarterback for Omaha, has his team in terrific field position. Just under 11 minutes to go in this game, 10:51. All tied up, 19-19. Jackson, his last time, had that pass deflected and intercepted. The Law defense has been big in this game. Can they come up again with another stop? Jackson in trouble, and then he just shuffles it off to his running back, Deshaun Jones, and Jones takes it down inside the Dodge City 10-yard line. Nice play by Andrew Jackson. A little underhand toss. That's a pass. In trouble, and the big man, yeah, there he is. Just hand it off or toss it out there. Once again, that's a pass completion. And that's going to be 1st and goal to go for the Beef. The ball at the 9-yard line of Dodge City. Big play there for Andrew Jackson in Omaha. He's got Deshaun Jones standing next to him. The Beef try to run the football down here, and they do. Deshaun Jones, he's inside the 5, down to the 4-yard line. 2nd down and goal to go. Again, that Uno attempt. Missed Uno attempt big because the Beef had such terrific field position. Only their 2nd play on this possession, and they're already down at the 4-yard line. 2nd down and goal to go. Dodge City Law has been big on defense. Had that goal line stand in the first half. Can they do it again? Andrew Jackson sends his receivers all across the place, and he hands off to Jones, and Jones maybe picked up another yard on the play. Now bring up 3rd down and goal to go. Beef rather conservative down here inside the red zone, but the red zone's a little tighter in the arena game. Not a lot of room to operate. It's Jaden Dobbs with the big tackle there for Dodge City. So it's marked at the 2-yard line, 3rd down and goal to go from the 2. Richard Davis on the right side of your screen, the head coach, giving instructions to his defense. 8.5 minutes left, clock running. Jackson hands off to Deshaun Jones, breaks a tackle, gets in the end zone for the Omaha touchdown. That one was a little easy. Deshaun Jones got around the right side, and I think we're going to have, as he looks like he's upset with himself, he threw the ball away. I'm not sure if we're going to have an unsportsmanlike conduct after the touchdown when he threw that ball. But touchdown counts. It's 25-19. And they're discussing it. Yeah, it was unsportsmanlike conduct against Deshaun Jones. He threw that ball into the crowd. Opposing team cannot do that. Is that correct? I am told that is correct. So the penalty will be on the kickoff. Here's the extra point from Jeremy Reynolds to try to give Omaha a 7-point lead. And that kick is no good. No good. That is a big missed extra point. Wow. 8:04 left to go in the game. Omaha, though, takes the lead back 25-19 over Dodge City. Back after this.
We knew it was time to make these when we started asking things like, wouldn't it be nice to be able to get a warm cinnamon roll right now? And why can't this kind of muffin come from the same place as a McMuffin? And isn't your coffee lonely without company from a glazed apple fritter? Well, consider these our 3 resounding yeses. Meet the new bakery sweets at McDonald's. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Your property is a big investment as well as a reflection of you. Keep it looking its best with the best. Your local BTI dealer is where you'll find the latest utility equipment from John Deere. Tough skid steers and small tractors perfect for any job. John Deere utility equipment and BTI, two of the best to have on your side. Because at the end of the day, we're here for you. BTI with locations in Buckland, Great Bend, Greensburg, Hoxie, Nez City, and Pratt. Our family in partnership with your family.
For a true taste of the old Wild West, get the heck into Dodge. For entertainment at its best, get the heck into Dodge. Walk out on old Boot Hill, you can feel the spirit still, but you just won't know until you get the heck into Dodge.
Make plans to get the heck into Dodge. See cowboys at a rodeo. Try your luck at cards or slots at the casino. Car races, gunfights. You can even walk the boardwalk at Boot Hill. Make plans to visit Dodge City and get the heck into Dodge.
Well, in the ensuing kickoff for Omaha after their touchdown, that ball flies out of the back of the end zone, and that's going to give the Dodge City Law terrific field position to start this possession here with 8 minutes left to go in the football game. Dodge City will have the ball at midfield, so Jeremy Reynolds, not sure what he was trying to do there. I don't think he was going for the Uno kick. He just kicked it deep, and it flew out of the back of the end zone, and that is a touchback that is taken back to midfield, and that's the 25-yard line. Plus, there's the penalty on the unsportsmanlike conduct. They're going to, after the touchdown, and that's going to take it all the way down to the 13-yard line of Omaha. So Dodge City with unbelievable field position. Can they take advantage? Again, they've had difficulty getting into the end zone. They did score in their last possession after the interception. Jalen Lowe still in at quarterback. High snap. Oh, nearly a collision in the backfield of his running back, Cameron Booty. That's the same situation we saw when Lowe came into the game on the very first play, his first possession. He and Booty got crossed up, and they fumbled the ball into the end zone that led to a safety for Omaha. Look at that. Lowe doing a nice job of saving that high snap. And he and Booty nearly collided. So that's a loss of a yard. Second down and 11, the ball at the 14. Omaha on top 25-19. Just scored the touchdown on the Deshaun Jones 2-yard run. Extra point, though, was no good. In a game like that, like this, that's huge. Lowe rolls out to his right. Going to keep it himself. Nearly flies over the wall, out of bounds, and that'll bring up third down and 10. No gain on the play. Look at again Lowe. Not much there, and then trying to get away from the pursuit. On the pursuit with Robert Cuba, the third. Richard Davis relays the play call to his quarterback Jalen Lowe. Third down and 10, the ball at the 13-yard line. Law still can get a, now they're going to call a timeout. Timeout Jalen Lowe, and that'll be the first timeout for Dodge City here in the second half. Things getting a little dicey for the Law. They really got a score here. But it's been a difficult night getting the ball into the end zone. Dodge City just 2 touchdowns, one in the first half when Ray John Austin Ramsey 34-yard touchdown pass to Gerald Thomas, and then earlier here in the fourth quarter, after an interception at the goal line, Cameron Booty ran it in from 2 yards out. But the Law have had their opportunities. The Omaha Beef defense has been terrific in the red zone, goal line stands. Dodge City Law defense has been terrific as well, but see Dominic Logan there taking a knee, number 77. Adjusting his helmet. He is a guy, though, that can catch the ball. We've seen him catch the ball. Looks like he's limping a little bit. He's an offensive lineman, is 6'6", 310 pounds. Not sure they use him in this situation. With 3rd and 10, the ball at the 13. Lowe, the snap, moves up. Going to loft one into the end zone, and that is broken up over there and incomplete. That is Taylor Hawkins, number 4, Omaha, with the defensive Stout. Low, just lobbing it up for grabs. And I think that's Torrance Carr, the intended receiver. Yes, it is. Carr at 6'4". They've had success with that play a couple times this season because of his height advantage, but not that time. Taylor Hawkins, a good defensive play. So that brings up 4th down. 4th down and 10 at the 13. Dodge City going for it. Lowe sends his men in motion, throws into the end zone, but inside the 5. He's got Gerald Thomas. Is he short of the first down? I think he is. Initially, I thought he was thrown into the end zone, and Thomas came back toward the ball, made the catch. Let's see where they mark it. They're arguing down there. Once again, Lowe firing over the middle. There's Lowe. There's Thomas. Oh, man, he got the ball at about the 4-yard line. They really needed to get to the 3, but it depends where they mark it. And it is going to be Omaha's football because they mark it short of a first down. Andrew Jackson and the Beef offense are back out there. So Dodge City's offense, remember they started that drive at the 13-yard line after the ball went out of bounds on the kickoff and then the penalty before that. And they could not score. Wow. A yard shy of a first down. And Andrew Jackson back in there, quarterback in the end zone. Gets out of trouble and throws it down inside the 20. And that is a terrific pass and completion for Omaha, as that is Anthony Jones Jr. And how about Andrew Jackson? Kind of slides his way out of trouble. Moving to his left, the right-hander. Beautiful spiral and finds a man inside in a cushion there. A little opening, and that is again Jones, Anthony Jones Jr., and that's first down and 10. The ball at the Dodge City 17. Big play from the Beef. Wonder if this Dodge City Law defense might be getting a little bit discouraged and tired. They've done a terrific job of holding the Beef, but as Dobbs comes up with a tackle there for Dodge City, and looks like he might be shaken up a bit. Jaden Dobbs slow to get up after this tackle. Deshaun Jones, the running back. There's Dobbs coming from behind and bringing him down, and may have landed awkwardly. Everybody on top of him. That's a pick of a 2 on the play. 2nd down and 8. Ball at the 15 as Dobbs still down on the field. Cannot afford to lose this young man, as he has been a terrific defensive player all season long for Dodge City, one of the leaders on this team. 6'2", 220-pound linebacker. Wisconsin Eau Claire. And he is coming out of the game, walking off under his own power, a slight limp, but he is off the field. 2nd down and 8 for Omaha. 4:16 left to go in this game. Andrew Jackson just had that long pass completion. Anthony Jones Jr. got his team down inside Dodge City territory. Now at the 15-yard line, 2nd down and 8. 25-19 Omaha top. And it's a little pass out to Deshaun Jones. That is a pass. And inside the 5 down to the 4-yard line. So he just cuts in front of his quarterback and he tosses it out there, Patrick Mahomes, and does that a lot, and it counts as a pass. As that brings up 1st down and goal to go for Omaha from the 4-yard line, and this would be obviously a big score here if they can get it in with just 3:20 left to go in the game. Clock is running. We're near the 3-minute mark. Omaha certainly taking their time here. Let that clock run down. And now they're going to call a timeout as they say that. Marvin Jones calls a timeout. First timeout for Omaha here in the 2nd half. The Beef on top, 25-19 with 3:09 left to go in the game. And with a timeout, we're going to take a timeout. We're back at United Wireless Arena in Dodge City right after this.
And there you have it. McDonald's new crispy chicken sandwich. From the makers of the world's most stolen fries. The juicy chicken sandwich from the place that offers extra napkins for a reason. The tender chicken sandwich from the creators of a sandwich phenomenon. So you won't just be biting into a chicken sandwich. You'll be biting into McDonald's new crispy, juicy, tender chicken sandwich. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
3 minutes, 9 seconds left to go in the game. In Omaha, the Beef on top, 25-19. And they have the ball. First and goal to go from the 4-yard line. Jaden Dobbs, the linebacker for Dodge City, back in. Another little toss pass out front to Richard Pargo, and Pargo is brought down. Again, Dodge City, the Law, have come up with a couple of goal line stands in this game, and boy, they got to have one right now. That clock running under 3 minutes to play. Once again, that is a pass play. Pargo tackled by Dobbs, who just came back in after getting shaken up a bit. It's good to see him back out there for Dodge City. They need all hands on deck here on this defensive stand if they have a chance. Omaha letting that clock run down. 10 seconds on the play clock, on the play clock. And they're most likely going to call another timeout here. Yes, they do. They let the play clock go down, and that'll be their second timeout. Milk that clock with 2:21 left to go. 25-19, Omaha on top. It has not been a high-scoring game, obviously. Terrific defensive battle between these two teams. Both teams have really struggled in the red zone on offense. Dodge City, again, their last possession, they just had the ball at the 13-yard line and could not convert a first down. Came up a yard short on 4th down. Now there's Ray John Austin Ramsey. He was the starting quarterback, played the entire first half, replaced by Jalen Lowe in the second half. And they play both quarterbacks. And quite honestly, they looked a little more effective on offense with Ray John Austin Ramsey back there, but Jalen Lowe has gone the entire second half. It got off to a disastrous start for Jalen Lowe. A bad snap, and then he fumbled the football all the way back into the end zone. He recovered it, but that was an Omaha safety. It's been the Law defense that's kept them in this game. They got to come up big again. Second down and goal to go from the 3-yard line. Andrew Jackson over center. He's got the big defensive lineman. Then we're going to movement up front, and we may have offsides against Dodge City. Let's see. You got Robert Cuba, number 90, up there in the backfield. Is almost like a fullback blocker for Omaha. Little power package there. Yeah, it is an offsides against Dodge City, so that'll bring up second down and goal to go. Half the distance to the goal line. I'll mark it just outside the 2-yard line. In terms of yardage, not much of a play, but again, it's second down still. So the Beef, 3 opportunities here to get it into the end zone from the 2-yard line. It would take a huge effort by this Law defense to keep him out, but you never know. We've seen it before this game, and seen some weird turnovers there in the fourth quarter. Andrew Jackson over center, and he's going to hand out to Deshaun Jones. Jones is into the end zone. Nice second effort from Deshaun Jones, and that will put the Omaha Beef up 31-19. 2:16 to play in the game. Jones just cutting back, breaks the tackle. Dobbs had him, and then he just kept going and into the end zone for the touchdown. So Jeremy Reynolds will come in to try the extra point. That's Jones's second touchdown here in the fourth quarter, and both from 2 yards out. 31-19, Omaha trying to make it 32-19 with this extra point. Reynolds missed his last attempt, and this one's going to be blocked. This is blocked, and Dodge City have a chance to return it back, and that would be 2 points. Richard Davis over there trying to get out of the way. Head coach for Dodge City against the wall, but is that Dobbs that blocked it, or he recovered it? And he goes down, so that will be the end of that little experiment. 31-19 Omaha. On top of Dodge City with 2:16 left to play. We're back at United Wireless Arena with more right after this.
Your property is a big investment as well as a reflection of you. Keep it looking its best with the best. Your local BTI dealer is where you'll find the latest utility equipment from John Deere. Tough skid steers and small tractors perfect for any job. John Deere utility equipment and BTI, two of the best to have on your side. Because at the end of the day, we're here for you. BTI with locations in Buckland, Great Bend, Greensburg, Hoxie, Nez City, and Pratt. Our family in partnership with your family.
2 minutes, 16 seconds left to go in this football game from Dodge City at United Wireless Arena. The Omaha Beef leading Dodge City 31-19 in this big matchup in the Champions Indoor Football League. There's the head coach, Dodge City, Richard Davis. Again, this has been a close game all the way until, well, about right now, as Omaha has now scored back-to-back touchdowns. Deshaun Jones taking it in from 2 yards out. Twice. His extra point from Jeremy Reynolds missed the first time, and the second time was blocked. But a 12-point advantage for Omaha. Remember, it was 11-10 Dodge City at the half. It's been a defensive battle. Dodge City's offense has struggled to get into the end zone, struggled in the red zone. Still time left for Dodge City, but they're going to have to score quickly. Jeremy Reynolds will kick off from his own goal line. His last kickoff sailed through the back of the end zone and gave Dodge City terrific field position. Field position they were unable to take advantage of. Here's, oh man, now we got the kick, and it is off a Dodge City player, recovered by Omaha. My goodness. The squib line drive kick, it hits an up man for Dodge City. And Jeremy Reynolds getting congratulated by his coach, Marvin Jones. That's exactly how they drew it up. See who that went off of. Just could not hold on to it. And that is for Dodge City. No, it's Cameron Booty, who has good hands, but could not hold on. And the Beef will recover. And recovering for the Beef, that was Kelvin Jenkins. So just like that, Omaha, they just scored the touchdown. Now they get the ball back on the fumbled kickoff. Under 2 minutes to go. The Beef, Deshaun Jones, they'll just try to run this clock down, leading 31-19. It sounds simple, but the difference in this game, the Beef finally able to find the end zone. Dodge City unable to cross the goal line. With so many opportunities inside that red zone. The Law defense played terrific tonight. Goal line stands, but they could not stop the Beef enough, as the offense did not carry out its side of the bargain in this fourth quarter. And just 2 touchdowns for Dodge City in this game. Here's another little pop pass out to Jones, and Jones crosses the 20. He's got the first down for Omaha, as we're going to go down to the 1 minute warning. 1 minute to go in this football game, as we once again see Deshaun Jones. Jones with 2 touchdown runs here in the fourth quarter. The 1 minute warning, 31-19 Omaha on top of Dodge City in Dodge City. Back after this.
Creamy ranch, sweet and sour, spicy buffalo, tangy barbecue. Each McNugget, a chance to diversify your sauce portfolio. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Believe you me, we've seen a lot of mornings. and eating the small bits of cheese stuck to a McDonald's wrapper is the right way to start a morning. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
One minute to go in this football game. The Omaha Beef in control, 31-19 over the Dodge City Law. Again, the Beef scored a touchdown. Deshaun Jones on a 2-yard run, and then Jeremy Reynolds with a line drive shot right off the hands of Cameron Booty, and that drove a Omaha stake into this Dodge City Law team, as Andrew Jackson looked like he was going to go down and then goes back to pass and completes the pass. And that is Anthony Jones Jr. And Jackson, a little play action over center, and they kind of had the everybody bunched up like they were just going to maybe hand off and eat the clock up, and then he hits Jones, Anthony Jones Jr., who falls over the wall, and there's a few fans lap over there. 3rd down and 4. Ball at the 21-yard line of Dodge City. In Jackson over center, hands out to Deshaun Jones. A lot of Jones on this team. And Deshaun loses the helmet, holds on to the ball. That's the main thing. And Dodge City will call a timeout. Just under a minute, 48 seconds left to go. I'll bring up 3rd down and 2. It's the ball at the Dodge City 19-yard line. As he usually is, Jaden Dobbs, one of the Dodge City players, in on the tackle. Boy, a tough one for Dodge. They had so many opportunities on offense, could not get it in the end zone. Only 2 touchdowns. Brett Mathis of two Uno kicks, a field goal. Counting for 5 points, and then the 2 touchdowns. There's your 19 for Dodge City. Omaha also having difficulty scoring, as that Dodge City Law defense was terrific, but finally too many opportunities in the 4th quarter, and the Beef able to take advantage with 2 touchdowns. Deshaun Jones, 2 2-yard runs for TDs. And Omaha up 31-19, 48 seconds. We're back after the timeout. Hand off to Jones. Jones cuts back, and he'll be brought down at the 15-yard line. And that'll be a 1st down and 10 for Omaha at the 14. 43 seconds. The clock is stopped. Again, this is the 4th home game for Dodge City at United Wireless Arena. 1-2. Looks like they'll go 1-3 at home. They are 2-1 on the road. Omaha Beef, they'll be back home next week. But a very tough task ahead of them as they'll take on 1st place Salina, the Salina Liberty. It looks like the Beef, though, will be in 2nd place all by themselves with this victory over Dodge City. Again, both teams tied for 2nd coming into this game. Here's Deshaun Jones once again, just trying to run out that clock. 30 seconds coming up on the 30-second mark, clock running. But the Omaha Beef will move to 4-3 in the CIF standings. Dodge City will fall to 3-4. And they will meet again June 19th in Omaha. Deshaun Jones shaking hands with Dodge City players as the clock is now running out, and that will be the end of this football game, as the Omaha Beef outlasting the Dodge City Law at United Wireless Arena in Dodge City. Omaha have a big victory tonight. Take over 2nd place all by themselves in the Champions Indoor Football League. Final score here in Dodge City: Omaha over Dodge City 31-19. We'll be back to talk more about it after this.
And can I get a Coke?
Depends.
On what?
If we get it at McDonald's.
The because you can't get a Coke from McDonald's at home deal. Any size soft drinks are always $1, only on the McDonald's $1, $2, $3 menu.
You can tell this is really crispy, juicy, and tender because we wouldn't take the time to butter all these potato buns if it wasn't worth it. Introducing McDonald's new crispy chicken sandwiches. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Sutherland's. We've been your home improvement store since DIY was more than a saying, but an actual way of life. When a power saw meant 2 men and a crosscut saw, we've seen a lot of American history. The Dust Bowl, World War I and World War II. We've seen Americans race into space and 18 presidents run this great country. We were your great-grandfather's lumber store and will be your great-grandson's lumber store. We've watched and helped America become America, and we aren't going anywhere. Sutherland's, your home improvement store for the next century.
Your property is a big investment as well as a reflection of you. Keep it looking its best with the best. Your local BTI dealer is where you'll find the latest utility equipment from John Deere. Tough skid steers and small tractors perfect for any job. John Deere utility equipment and BTI, two of the best to have on your side. Because at the end of the day, we're here for you. BTI with locations in Buckland, Great Bend, Greensburg, Hoxie, Nez City, and Pratt. Our family in partnership with your family.
Big win for the Omaha Beef tonight in Dodge City. The Beef over the Dodge City Law 31-19. The Beef in second place all by themselves, breaking that tie with Dodge City in the Champions Indoor Football League standings. 31-19 again the final. The Beef over the Law as both teams visiting with the fans. And again, it was an 11-10 halftime lead for Dodge City. They had an Uno kick from Brett Mathis. It gave them a 1-point lead. And then how about Ray John Austin Ramsey finding Gerald Thomas, and Thomas breaks away, breaks a tackle, and gets in the end zone for Dodge City's only touchdown in the first half. And Jalen Lowe coming into the game dishes off the Booty here with a big play. Cameron Booty takes it down inside the Omaha 10-yard line. Andrew Jackson, though, this was a huge play. Jackson in the third quarter, 45 yards to Tyler Jones, who was wide open for that touchdown. And that gave Omaha a 19-12 lead. And then Cameron Booty breaking one out to the outside. And that got Dodge City down inside. They turned it over, but then the Beef turned it right back over. Jaden Dobbs comes up with the interception, and Booty took it in for the touchdown, but it was only the second touchdown of the game for Dodge City. Had problems getting it into the end zone. Meanwhile, the Beef taking advantage of a missed Uno kick with some terrific field position. And then another long pass from Jackson set up this one as Deshaun Jones of a pair of 2-yard touchdown runs in the fourth quarter. And that proved to be the difference as the music for Omaha sounds like a victory. 31-19 Omaha. The Beef, again, in second place all by themselves as the Beef over Dodge City tonight. 31-19. And again, Omaha back home next week against the Salina Liberty, the first place undefeated Liberty. While Dodge City will go on the road and play for the third time this season, the Wichita Force. But that's going to do it for us at United Wireless Arena in Dodge City. Omaha, the Beef over the Dodge City Law 31-19. For our producer, director, Mike Nelson. For our field producer, Malibu Michael Quaid, and our camera operator, Dennis Scheck. I'm Leon Liebel. Hope you have a great rest of your weekend. Good night, everybody, from Dodge City.
For a true taste of the old Wild West, get the heck into Dodge. For entertainment at its best, get the heck into Dodge. Walk out on old Boot Hill, you can feel the spirit still, but you just won't know until you get the heck into Dodge.
Make plans to get the heck into Dodge. See cowboys at a rodeo. Try your luck at cards or slots at the casino. Car races, gunfights. You can even walk the boardwalk at Boot Hill. Make plans to visit Dodge City and get the heck into Dodge.